Good morning, everyone. Time to restock the coffee pods. Got the old Black Rifle cactus squash. I really like this one. I got turned on to this one whenever Death Wish. I can only have a couple of these Death Wish ones, man, before I'm like, ugh. Anyways, I almost just made a mistake. So what I like to do is bring the ones that are a little bit older to the front and then replace them with the newer ones. So I was down to, I think 4 there I had of the old cactus squash. And you guys know TQ and myself just restocked up my coffee. Can't start the day, the work day, anything like that without a good coffee. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna actually start myself off with a Death Wish, and that'll get the old caffeine a rolling. So finish this up here, and we got some really exciting for you guys. Really exciting. Stick around. So if you guys didn't catch, I didn't put my coffee cup there. Yeah, I turned around and I heard, yeah, good thing it come with that cute little tray down there at the bottom, because it caught about a quarter of that cup of coffee before TQ threw another coffee cup in there. Too early. Alright guys, so you're probably wondering what the heck you doing. It's cold out here. I believe right now it's about 22 degrees. So if any of you like cold starts, this is definitely going to be a cold start for you. But I'm going to let TQ kind of explain to you a little bit what we're actually doing.
So basically I have our equipment checklist and the dates we purchased them, the serial number. Typically we like to recycle them every 3 years. So we're going to go through them, check them out, see how they're running and everything, and definitely look at the dates and see what needs to go, what needs to be replaced.
With that being said, some of these units are our original units, like the 90R that I have up here that I'm going to start in 1 second. I now have a pole saw on it. That is my original trimmer, this one right here. So if you see this one right there, what's the date on that one, TQ, when we purchased it?
2014.
2014.
Yes.
So I've had that trimmer almost 9 years, and it's now a pole saw. But I'll guarantee you that thing will probably still start up faster than those ones.
Yeah, those took a little minute.
Yep, and that one there is TQ's original 94. What year was that one purchased? These ones have a little sentimental value, so we're holding on. 18?
18, yep.
So when TQ came on with me in 2018, she wanted the 94, that's the one we got her. And then like 2019 or 20, we plasti dipped it. When we plasti dipped that one as well. And that's why they're different colors. So they have a little more sentimental value to us.
Yeah, we'll just hold on to them.
Let's do a quick little test though, TQ. I want to see if this 94 starts up. I have never had an issue with this trimmer. Even though it has the pole saw on it now, I've never had an issue with it. So here, I'll even prove to you, it's cold as can be. That's my hand on it. Yeah, it's cold, okay? No, see, there's no fuel in the bubble, just so nobody thinks I'm being fake. Now I think the nipple I did replace last year or the year before. Now this one's a little different because it's older. I gotta hold down on the gas now. He's cold. Cold, cold. Like I said though, guys, my all-time favorite trimmer right here, the Stihl FS90R. If you can find these, buy them. I'm telling you, they're the best trimmer ever for the power and the weight ratio. My hand-down favorite trimmer. Burning all kinds of fuel today.
Out with the old and then in with the new, right? What do we got next here?
So this is my second oldest 90R. Also from Schleyboss.
They had this in their used section, didn't they?
Yeah, I bought this one used. Like I told you, you see a Stihl FS90R, buy it up.
Woo!
Yeah. So this one has the blade saw on it. We use these when we do our brush cutting every year. That's why I have this one as the saw, and this one is this one.
I miss that sound.
Right. So this is, I believe, our newest FS94R. This one we just picked up last year, I think it was. You want to check? Maybe the year before.
21.
This was Tyler's. You guys remember when Tyler worked for us, we bought this one for Tyler. And it was because he really liked TQs, and she was like, hey, I ain't giving you mine, so. That's why having a little bit newer handheld is definitely a plus.
I think I'll use that one this year.
I should have chosen it longer. You're gonna use this one this year?
Yeah. Dibs.
Is TQ will go through the checklist, and typically every 3 years we'll replace a handheld, okay? Just keeps things newer, keeps the value up on them. We'll take them to Schleyboss, trade them in, they'll give us a decent trade-in value, and we'll replace them with a brand new unit. The units, honestly, for the handheld side of things, haven't went up much in price. You can still get like an FS90R for like $330, $320, maybe $340 now. And I'm talking 340 bucks, 330 bucks. So they haven't went up in price like the mowers have, and plows and trucks and everything else. They've held pretty steady. So big shout out to the handheld companies. Echo, Stihl, I don't care which one you buy. Husqvarna, they all make good stuff. It's just finding what you like and what works for you. Now, we're gonna move on to the backpack blowers real quick. And I know we're coming up, I think, on 1 or 2 backpacks we'll be trading in probably here in the next month or so.
Yeah, we got 2.
2?
The 800s.
800s, and I know we have a 600 as well. So TQ really likes the BR600, so we're gonna get that down. You wanna try to fire it up?
Sure.
This right here is TQ's favorite backpack blower, the Stihl BR600. It's light, it's nimble, powerful enough to do the jobs we need it to do. So go ahead, TQ.
I gotta warm me up.
Right, it is cold out here, guys. I mean, real cold. I will say backpack blowers typically don't like to start in the cold. It fired up though. Good job.
The wire's getting a little worn out right here.
So if you guys want to go through, we recommend you just do this. We update this thing pretty frequently. If you saw our overall mower page, you would see that we just removed a couple mowers, the 6000, the X Mark, and that's just really, we do it like once or twice a year just to stay on top of inventory. Gives you your buy dates, the dates that you have it. That kind of gives you a rough idea, because when you start buying equipment over the years, guys, it kind of all starts running together. Next thing you know, you're 5 years down the road wondering why a $300 trimmer's been into the shop for 3 or 4 times and it's cost you 150 bucks each time. It just makes sense to replace this stuff at a certain point. Now, if you have an in-house mechanic at your shop or something like that, or in your business, it'll make sense to have them sit there and work on this stuff. I mean, everybody's company is different. Everything is different. It's just really finding out what works for you. This is a cheap just spreadsheet on an Apple computer that we pull up. It takes a little bit of effort to type some information in, get your serial numbers. Like, I won't get real close, but it has all of our serial numbers on there. And simply, guys, this helps you as well. If somebody steals something off your trailer, off your truck, you kind of have, you know, for insurance purposes, hey, this was the serial number, and then 5 years from now they'll find it in another foreign country at an auction, or, you know, at a pawn shop, something like that. You don't typically find your stuff or get it back, even though it has happened. Want to fire that one up?
God.
This one is our newest, still 800. This one was bought on 8/15 of 22. So we bought this one right towards the end of the year for fall. Move a couple things here real quick. Hey, like I told you guys a couple years ago, it's been now, keep these straps when you get them with your new trimmers. You can connect these to a 2.5 gallon, 5 gallon bucket, salt bucket, really, really well. If you want to put seed in it or salt, these come in handy, guys. I know a lot of you just pitch them. We used to as well. They just come with quick little clips on the side. You can attach them to anything. You can even attach them to different things that hang up around the shop. This is our oldest BR800. As you can see, faded up really well.
She's real stiff and cold too.
You're lying. That tailgate over there. So TQ and I are just going to walk back here real fast. So normally what we'll do is we'll just go through our checklist, okay? And we'll just mark, hey, we need to replace this one. Hey, we're going to keep this one. This one's good for next year. We're keeping this one for this year. Just really keep it simple and basic, guys. Really, you just want the purchase date, what the piece of equipment is, and the serial number, and when you want to recycle it out, okay? We know that we do every 3 years, so all we do is add 3 years onto the purchase date, okay? So right now we're down to the mowers. We only have one mower here right now, and that's our newest Toro. We have 3 total Toro multi-forces now. That's pretty much all we run at this point. We have 2 older units. One is at a facility right now with a plow on it that you guys have seen, and the other one is actually at Schlabach's and just getting some maintenance stuff on it. With that being said, those 2 units that we've been plowing and blowing snow with, blowing leaves with, mowing with, hauling mulch with, all of the above with the Toro Grandstand Multi-Force, those 2 units now are coming into year 3. So we'll probably go ahead and trade those ones back in just to maximize our trade-in value. Right now, believe it or not, guys, trade-in value on mowers is really, really up, so you get a really good return on your trade-in.
Reminder, ask your Toro dealer about the fleet program, 21 to 24% off.
And with that being said, we're possibly going to be bringing something over. We've been in talks with Toro. You guys stick around for that. I don't want to say too much, but I'll say it's big. It's big. But we're going to definitely be replacing our multi-forces with that being said. So, this unit has 108.4 hours on it. Cold.
Enough fumes.
It started up. It's good to go.
And those of you who say we should get a pressure washer, we do have one. It's just hiding back in the corner there.
We only use that in the summertime, guys.
Yeah. This gets me excited for the season, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's always good to come out, get into it a little bit. We like to typically do this on a warmer day, but hey, it's supposed to get even colder than today, and then next week it looks like a warm-up. Did the old beaver there, or whatever he is, did he see a shadow?
The groundhog.
He's a beaver today.
We have 6 more weeks of winter.
I'm just playing, guys. I know it's a groundhog. 6 more weeks of winter. I want to call him a beaver now, though. I mean, let's just hope for warmer weather. It looks like warmer weather, some rain actually coming to our area. And to be honest with you, the 15-day doesn't look too exciting for snow. Everything's nice and warmed up.
Oh, that one was stuck.
I got one shut off on its own, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we let the equipment warm up for about 10-15 minutes here. We need a cup of coffee and for ourselves to get warmed up.
Some of you may be wondering, do we put a fuel additive in this for the winter time? Yes, we do, guys. We use a Techron product made by Chevron. It's just a fuel treatment. There's many out there.
We're replacing one backpack blower, a BR800, and more than likely probably the 2 Toro Multi-Forces. What I'll do is I'll send Schleybaugh's Ruben an email and just say, hey, this is the hours on them. We will wait until this winter's over as well, because obviously we're still using the plows, and there's a whole process to that as well, because you have to have the high flow, low flows, the attachments. It's really just figuring out what we want to keep equipment wise for the attachment side of things as well, and what it's going to cost us overall to switch over, and what we get back for a trade-in value. So that's where we're at right now. All right, guys, gonna grill some burgers out here on this nice cold day. We haven't fired the Blackstone up in probably a couple months, so let's get to it here. All right. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna clean it up a little bit here. I'm gonna turn these ones off as well, because we don't need the whole thing. We're only gonna be cooking burgers on half of it. So we'll just go ahead and let it steam up a bit. It's hot. So this has a drain out back as well. Just really breaking some of the big stuff loose. All right. So what I'm gonna do is let that finish steaming, and then I'll come in, I'll hit it with some olive oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you like, and just kind of seasons it again, and then go from there. All right, it's been a couple minutes. It should be pretty dry. Oh yeah, we're good. So now we'll just come in with some oil, like I said. Give it a good little coating here. Burger time. Bon appetit. All right, guys, it's been about 4 or 5 minutes. Oh yeah, we're ready for a little flippy flip. Oh yeah. I won't say I'm a chef, but I know how to cook a good burger. Don't smash them, guys. If you smash them, you're gonna push all of your juices out of your burger. Gonna give them about 4 or 5 minutes on this side. All right, check on them. Oh, I think we're about perfect. So we'll go ahead and do real quick. A little test. Oh yeah. Yeah. Very good, very good. All right. Got some Swiss cheese. Gonna do 2 Swiss. We'll do a Munster. About a minute. All right. Look at that. Yeah. Couple Swiss burgers and a Munster burger. Until next time. Thank you. All right, guys, so show you real quick how I'm gonna do mine. Some Quest protein chips. Boom, bada bing. Then I'll come in here, grab up that Munster burger, put it on here.
You want your mustard?
Mustard, please. There you have it. How you having yours, TQ?
So I'm going to just use my fingers. So tasty. But I'm gonna top mine with some roasted red pepper hummus instead of using like other condiments. Just a little dollop. Some cauliflower potato chips, sour cream and onion flavored.
These are actually really good,
Really
guys.
good. We get these at Aldi.
The protein chips are good too, but these
Yes.
these have a whole different flavor, like a crunch. Yeah.
That looks about good.
And there you guys have it. You know, we don't really consume much bread unless we're like off on, you know, a week or two or whatever, which we do. We do try not to act like we're perfect here because we're far from it, but trying to stay as consistent as possible, as healthy as possible. Right here, you're probably looking about 30 plus grams of protein. And yeah, we're going to enjoy our lunch.
I'm excited. It smells good.
How'd the burger turn out? Yeah, that's perfect. Slight pink, just the way we like it. So just spent the afternoon here working on some paperwork. Got the phone call a little bit earlier about the property that we put an offer in on yesterday. I'll put the little screenshot here up of exactly what happens. Long story short, somebody came in. We found out yesterday, it literally hit the market yesterday,
And we found out before we were the first ones to see this property, guys. Before the realtor got back to her office, they had already had a few more offers on the property. Literally, people were seeing them online and bidding. Long story short, they submitted everything at 1 o'clock today, and somebody came in above asking price. Even still, right now, guys, came in above asking price. So, like you can see the comment here that I wrote back to her, the message I wrote back to her, you know, this is all in God's hands, guys. We pray on everything. None of us truly know. Nobody really knows what the economy is going to do. TQ and myself, we just refuse to live in fear. What happens is going to happen. And yeah, we're hard workers and we'll figure it out one way or another. We're just simply trying to make the best decisions for our family and not live or work in any type of fear. It's just not the way we do things. But unfortunately, this property didn't work out for us. But the good thing is just like men and women out there in the universe, there's more fish in the sea, right? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye.